Thank you all for joining me today. My name is Wesley Thames, and this is another episode of How To, starring Wesley Thames. This is the video web series in which we look at how to and broach the subject of the best way to do that thing. For today's subject, we will be looking at how to make a YouTube video starring Jake Paul. For those of you who are unaware, Jake Paul is an American actor and YouTube personality who rose to significant fame on the now defunct video application Vine. Paul first came into prominence for playing the role of Dirk on the Disney Channel series Bizaardvark. So, myself and my team have decided to look up a Jake Paul video, and we will be discussing what aspects of the video make it so popular. This video is titled Insane Ice Courting for $10,000 with Team 10, and in under 24 hours has accumulated 1,600,000 views. Oh my god.
So just to be clear, we're on a frozen lake right now.
Yes.
There's a % chance that we might go through the lake into the water.
Maybe.
Now, it is a very good trick that Jake uses in the very beginning portion of this video. When I was getting my PhD in creative writing at the University of Maine, they taught me about the hook. Now, the hook is what keeps the reader or audience member's attention throughout the video, and is what is foreshadowing the next part of the video, the climax, if you will.
21 right now. You're watching this a day later, so it's not actually my birthday right now, but for you guys, it is. And guys, we are about to have...
Now, the second point I would like to make is Jake's crew. It's very fun to have friends. I know this from first-hand experience because of all the friends that I have and all of the time that me and my friends spend together doing friendly activities. What is interesting to note is that it's not actually just Jake's friends, it's also Jake's dad, who at the ripe age of 50 has not forgotten what it feels like to act like a 15-year-old. And for that, I must say, that is good job. Wow, good job.
Sneak peek for 1 second. We'll get to that in 1 second, guys.
Oh, did you catch that? Another bit of foreshadowing to keep us, the audience, although we have our vlog belts, enticed as to what is going to happen next.
Food, we'll give you food. Guys, this is why I came to Aspen. This is so lit.
Bro, I mean, he was.
Bro, we're gonna have a pet fox.
I'm putting this little car here into off-road mode, and we're gonna see if we can drive in the backyard of the house.
Oh, he had it.
Wait, you texted her?
You ratted us
No,
out?
I knew. I sent him. I sent him.
Now, I must admit that I just watched 2 minutes uninterrupted of a Jake Paul video, and I think I may have lost many brain cells because I don't know what is going on anymore. To catch you up to speed, they went and looked for a fox and then drove in the backyard of their house, which they're renting with a lot of snow, and that was it. But interspersed within those couple of minutes, they put a lot of memes, and I don't get it, but put memes into your videos. Jake Paul approved.
Jake Paulers, I think it's time to go back inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
I missed it.
Look at that.
So, if you were keeping track, we had the foreshadowing at the beginning, which mentioned how there was going to be some drama.
Sneak peek for 1 second.
And what did we get? a lot of drama because they went down the stairs on a sled. What me and my family used to do when we were 7. As Jake is showing, to get your video to be popular, you just have to make it lit. And to be lit, you must just act like a 7-year-old. So, from now on, in your videos, everybody, act like a 7-year-old. And you and I will be on the road to victory. And now, I would like to interrupt the show for a very short segment I call Reading Your Messages. Now this first message is coming all the way across the pond from a man named Arlo, who is writing to us from the small town of Yorkshire, England. And Arlo writes, "Dear Wesley, I had sex with your wife. Well, hopefully it was good." The second message is also coming from England, but this time from a larger city, London. Joey writes to us saying, "Dear Wesley, I'm very sorry about the mean messages you have been receiving. I have a serious question. I have not been having so much luck with the ladies recently, and have been wondering what some of your biggest tips are for getting back into the game. I have tried working out, but it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference. Please let me know. Your friend. P.S. I had sex with your wife." Okay. That part was very funny because he slipped on the ice and
Oh my god, I'm so good at filming. Jesus, who saw that? Oh! Yo, Mackenzie just took out Anthony! Savage, bro!
I just realized I started drooling from the boredom that I got from this video. But that's all the appeal of Jake Paul. He did a very good job of storytelling. As I learned in my years of getting a PhD, he tied it all together. As it was mentioned, the fastest lap would get $10,000.
We're about to be racing around this giant ice track. Whoever gets the fastest lap time, you get $10,000.
And instead of deciding to show everyone race each other, he just put together random clips of people, and you didn't really know who is who, and you couldn't tell what the time was, and you didn't really know what was happening. But he tied it all together at the end.
Oh, and by the way, Mackenzie had the fastest lap time, so Mackenzie, congrats.
Thank you.
You got $10,000.
And that's why Jake Paul is a mastermind. So, what did we learn from this Jake Paul video? Well, he was able to somehow plug merchandise 3 or 4 times in a 10-minute 41-second video.
The reason I'm staying warm, baby, is because of this new 21 birthday exclusive merch, guys. Anyways, guys, these are now available on fansjoy.co/Jake Paul.
New season of merch, guys.
With the last minute and a half being entirely dedicated to selling merchandise to small children. So, when you are creating your video, be sure to target your audience and sell them merchandise, because nothing says I love my viewers quite like having their audience buy all of your stuff. I think it is safe to say that we have learned a lot. In class, I want you to remember that it doesn't matter how far your dreams are, just as long as you buy my merch. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the show. I really hope you all enjoyed it, and I will look forward to seeing you again next week for another episode of How To, starring Wesley Thames.